This is a 2002 Toyota Corolla automatic. Now, starting off in the rear, in order to open the back trunk, you do have two options. You got a lever in the front driver's seat, or you could use your key fob. As you can see, for this year model, you do have exposed hinges, but the trunk is really wide, and you do have a light. Now underneath the floorboard, you do have a spare, and you can fold down the rear passenger seats via this lever. Now in case you do lock yourself in the trunk, you got this safety lever right here to get yourself out. Now moving over to the driver's side, you do find your gas compartment. Now going to the rear passenger seats, let's take a look at the door material. You do have a soft padded area up here, along with some cloth, hard touch plastic, and another padded area for your arms. And for this particular car, you do have manual windows. Now looking at the interior of the rear seats, you do have these really soft cloth seats. No center armrest. Now getting inside the rear passenger seat, there is no mat pockets, but you do have this neat looking old school cup holder. Taking a look at the front, as you can see, you do have a very clean and simple layout. And then in the back here, you will find just this one light for the cabin. The car does look small, but once you enter the cabin, you can actually fit two full-size adults back here comfortably. Now getting in and out of this car is actually really easy. Now going to the passenger side, as you can see, you do have the same materials as you find the back rear seats. And your manual windows, as well as a compartment for your maps and such, and your speaker. Now looking at the passenger seat, you do have fairly nice soft seats. This does have a seat cover, and the seat is manual adjusting. Now getting inside is actually really easy. Looking at the glove box, you do have a damped glove box that's pretty roomy, but it's not lockable. And coming up here to the dash, you do have this hard touch plastic, but for a car this old, this plastic is actually proven to be very durable. Now looking at your infotainment system, you do have a CD player. And then down here you do have your clock and your hazards and your very simple and easy to use AC controls. Now underneath here you do have this really deep storage system where you can put your phone. And then this compartment right here, you also have room to put your change and such. And then you do find one 12-volt outlet in this car. I believe this is a 4-speed automatic. And then looking up here to the visor, you do have a vanity mirror with no light. And it does not extend. Now looking at the center console, you do have two full-size cup holder, as well as your e-brake, and another compartment here to put other things. And then for your armrest, you do have this hard touch plastic, and also some more storage. Getting out of the car is actually really easy. Now we make our way to the driver's side. As you can see, you do have the same materials, as well as your manually adjusting seat. No lumbar support. And then down here is where you find your gas lever, as well as your trunk lever. And while we're down here, take a look at the foot controls. And then to the left of the steering column, you do have your dimmer switch and your side mirror controls. And I believe this is supposed to be a lever for something else, but it doesn't. But I guess that doesn't come on this model. And then down here, you do have another compartment for your change, etc. And then coming up here, you do have your headlight switch. Now getting inside the driver's seat is actually not bad. Very easy. And then look at your visor here. You do have a vanity mirror. It doesn't extend. And then look at your steering wheel. You do have this worn out steering wheel, but for the design, it is pretty good looking. This steering wheel is only tilt, non-telescopic. And then you do have your windshield stock to your right. As you can see here, you do have very simple and easy to read gauge cluster. This car does have 208,000 miles. Very nice. Now just sitting here in the driver's side, you do notice that this is a very simple and clean layout. Now let's take a look at the engine bay. Simple engine bay. You got a lot of space in here. Very simple, but long-lasting engine. Alright, so starting off, you do notice that this gas pedal is actually very sensitive. Brakes is really good. Now looking at the visibility to your right, as you can see, you do have that pillar right there that is annoying, but the back of the trunk is low, so you can actually see out to the back easier on this year model Corolla. And then going to your left, no problems there. This throttle is responsive. Oh wow. Okay, so there is something special about this kind of acceleration. It's one of those feelings that you get, I guess surprising is the word. But yeah, when you're accelerating and you're just looking at your miles per hour and it just goes up like steadily, there's no it just seems effortless, even though you know that this car is a little underpowered, but accelerating is not an issue. Steering on this car is actually really easy. The steering is light, but it's actually quite precise. You do hear a tiny bit of wind noise, as well as some road noise, but that's normal for this kind of car. Taking it through this curve. Wow, it's actually very well behaved. The gas pedal pedal is really, really sensitive. So if you step on it just a little bit, the transmission will downshift pretty quickly. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is actually crazy. This is unbelievable. I really can't believe how I feel right now towards this Toyota Corolla. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. So back to the steering. It's actually really, really easy and nice. I really like the input that you get from the steering response. And oh my goodness, the gas pedal is so responsive. The transmission downshifts like nothing. But it's also very quiet. The engine doesn't make that much noise. And oh my goodness, yes, the brakes is so good. Oh my goodness. This can't be a stock Corolla. Like, there's no way in my dreams can a Corolla be driving like this. It's almost unreal to me right now. It's, oh my goodness. The engine feels like it's giving you all of the torque down low. It doesn't hesitate to accelerate at all. Oh my goodness. This car's got 208,000 miles on it. And I don't know how this car drove when it was brand new, but oh my goodness, this feels like it's still brand new. Oh my goodness. Obviously the materials are not brand new, but the engine and transmission work and shift as if it was still brand new. This is unbelievable, guys. Oh my gosh. I never thought a Corolla would drive like this. This is mind-blowing. Like, I guess I expected less, and that's why I am so blown away by what I'm seeing right now, by what I'm feeling right now. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys cannot even imagine how mind blown I am about this Corolla. Oh my goodness. Now I see, let me adjust the seat back a little bit. Now I see why the Corolla is such a good car. Back then. I mean, I haven't driven the new ones yet, but man, does this car prove that all Corollas are really, really good cars. Like, I'm not even taking this car on my regular route because I'm actually having fun driving this car and talking about it. I am surprised. Oh, I just didn't think Corollas could be this good, but it blew me away. This car is pretty compact. It feels nice. Handling is just fine. The brakes is just fine. That gas pedal, man, that gas pedal is so responsive. The transmission actually downshifts. The transmission is eager to downshift. This car is just so well made. Like, materials in here, besides the steering wheel, everything is still intact. Like, I don't hear no rattles, nothing except for the little boggy head at the front dash. The suspension is good, the brakes is good. Like, I just don't know what else to say, guys. Like, right now I'm still mind blown, and I never thought that the Toyota Corolla would entertain me this much. Like, this car just accelerates. Like, it's not like, it doesn't the acceleration doesn't really push you back against your seat, but it gives you that sense of urgency. The acceleration is just so urgent, so instant. Woo! Okay, I gotta talk about something else. Okay, alright, so the seats. Oh man, the seats, they're good. They're fine. You know, I don't feel nothing that's, you know, bothering me. I think I want one now. I want to buy this year model Toyota Corolla. Even if it's like $5,000, it might still be over 150,000 miles. I'll buy it. And the first thing I'll do is get this car a real nice infotainment system that's got Android, Apple CarPlay, it's got Bluetooth, and backup camera integrated. And I'm set to go, man. I'm set. Like, this would be the perfect daily driver. Everything. This car just does not disappoint. I came into this review almost disappointed, but now I'm overwhelmed. I am out of my mind. I am mind blown by this car. It's just so easy to drive. Now, would I go for the manual? No. I would stick with this automatic. It's so eager to downshift. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, I think I'm a fan of the Corollas now. I really love this car now. And I want to buy one. This Corolla does not disappoint, guys. If you're looking for a car that is cheap, easy to maintain, long-lasting, this car's got 208,000 miles. Get a Toyota Corolla right now. Is there any way to shut this off? Oh my goodness. You have got to be kidding me, man. I love this car already.